This is the EmuElec Le Potato. It features 4 USB ports, an Ethernet port, HDMI out, USB whatever that is, power in, and a TRRS style 3.5mm composite out. It's also got an SD card slot or micro SD card slot. And the whole thing is powered by, to get into the technical gubbins, some chips. So basically it's an emulation device. So it's also got GPIO here, as you can see. But basically I jumpers all over the place that do things that I don't understand. So I will put the link to where you want to go for information on this thing, the technical stuff, on the screen, and also in the description, probably one of those two, if not both. So that is a USB drive loaded with stuff, I think, and that is an SD card also loaded with, I don't know. This was given not to me, but to the Perth Amiga user group by Ken Knight, very kindly. He's donated it to the group, so we'll be giving this away as one of the prizes. Probably it will form part of the Best Display Golden Joystick prize. So that's going to be happening in October. So yeah, basically it's an emulation device that is Ken's kindly preloaded with stuff. And I'm going to plug it in now, but a lot of people, obviously there's a lot of these emulation devices, but they all have HDMI out. And some people, I mean, to me it doesn't really matter, but it's a good point. They whinge and go, but there's no composite out, and it's nice to play some of these old games on a CRT. Well, that's what that is about there. So that is what we are going to do. It is very... It is very, very picky about what kind of power supply you use. I think this is the one I got it working with, which is an old ZTE one. It's either this one or the Samsung one that's in the other room that I'll have to run away and get if this one doesn't work. It's very picky about that, and it's also very picky, just to warn you, about how this SD card is sitting. When I pulled it out of the other room, it was working. So I hope I can get it working on screen today. Aha, we are in. So yes, it is very fussy, very, very fussy about the power supply you give it, and even the cable, the quality of the cable from that power supply. But once you're in, you're in. And as you can see, this is loaded up. You got Amstrad there. Using this controller, as you can see here. What you'll notice is, obviously, having composite is good, but guess what? A lot of these menus do not take into account action safe and title safe areas, so you've got cropping on this menu here. So on one hand good, on the other hand but it is nice because obviously I don't know what button does what. This is the problem. The problem is not the device, it's me. I'm going to try this. Okay, I think I'm in Neo Geo now. Yeah, I am. Okay, I wanted to get into main, but that's fine. We'll go Neo Geo, and let's see if my favourite game... these are in alpha order. What's it called? Last Resort. Got Fatal Fury. Oh, this is preloaded with a ton of stuff. Did I say we're giving this away? Oh, I lost it. Sorry. I don't know what happened to it. It's gone. That all looks stretched to me, so I assume in setting somewhere you could set it to 4:3 rather than 16:9. There we go. This is actually the first time I've managed to get into a game on this. I don't know. Push start button. Okay, I'm in. Yeah. I don't know which button's which. Okay, I found fire. This looks about right, I think. I've set my thing, so I found my 2 buttons that I need. Look, you'll see some slowdown, but that's Neo Geo. This game has slowdown on a real Neo Geo, so don't worry about that. Oh. So there we go. Look, there's 2 SD cards in this thing that Ken has proudly kindly provided. And I don't know what the difference between the 2 is. I think he's put on the Spectrum emulation side, he's put his Australian edited edition of Jet Set Willy in there as well. But that, and again, excuse the mess, is a cool little device. And you could make a 3D printed doohickey for that. The fact that it's got composite out, or you could do HDMI, whatever you want, that is cool. And again, I'll throw the links. That is a very generous donation. Again, not to me, to PAUG. This will be given away. Now that I've got it working, I'm going to have a good play with it. I can tell you that. And then we'll give it away at the next meet in October. Thanks for watching.